Picking right back up where we left off, I think it is time to see if we can maybe figure out some ratios. Okay, so this is 20 per minute, and this is 20 per minute. So this is it's a 1:1 ratio. That's good. What about this? 20 per minute? No. Less than 20 per minute? Okay, so this is in the last minute, so I'm guessing that because this was stagnant, this is going up. It's weird that it's a variable, so we're maybe not going to be able to have like a finalize, like 100%. Alright, let's check and see what the other one is. Mining is probably going to be the same. This is also 20 per minute and 20 per minute. Alright, well that is good to know. Alright, so I think I initially said that we were going to have both of these meet somewhere over here in the middle and then go that way. So I definitely don't think that we're going to be doing that. I think it might be better to head north. So we will get it out here somewhere and head in this direction. Yeah, it's it's pretty flat over here, so, and like I could tear some of this down. We could head towards those mountains. Wow. That reminds me of the first time I played Minecraft, which is fantastic. So another thing that we need to be aware of, I'm guessing, is we need to constantly check in on the power, which is over here. Seems like he's a little getting close to being strained, so oh, and I'm definitely gonna need some more of that. Okay, so let's get our... We're gonna finish the task, and then I am going to collect some materials and see if we can kind of get to the process of expanding a little bit. So we will add one of each. Oh boy, we're going to be doing a little bit of handcrafting for now.
We have completed our initial mission of setting up a smelting facility. We've done a great job, haven't we?
Yes, we've done a fantastic job.
New machine blueprints will be created from research. My archive contains plans for a research server. Through material analysis, I should be able to provide a beacon blueprint, which we are going to need to notify the station of our planetary location.
Notify the planet.
Let's get going and build a research server.
Isn't that thing like about to like fall apart? Okay, so we need to build a research server. So I'm going to take some time and go collect some more biomass. While some of this is crafting up, I'm going to handcraft maybe a couple more smelters and start preparing for, I guess, some research labs or whatever. Okay, we're back. I went and grabbed a lot of biofuel. So it looks like the miners it's probably around 60 per minute, trying to average 60 per minute. It's fluctuating a little bit right now because we're having some power problems, but we can beef that up a little bit, which is fine. So we're going to add, let's just add a couple more of these. Top those off, and that should help with our power problems. Yeah, so this is about 60. I'm guessing that it goes up, it goes down. I mean, that's kind of odd. It probably has to do with the bot travel time. So we might need to consider this variable and not necessarily 60 per minute. Let's look at the belts. So the belt, where did my belts go? The belts move 160 items per minute, so that means that the miners, we would probably need at least three, which would be on average 180. Maybe 4. I don't really know how much the travel time of the bots actually makes a difference. Like once they start having to come further out here. But you know what? That is something that we can figure out later. I wonder. Okay, so that is good to know. They definitely prioritize whatever is the closest. Now, I haven't seen anything that kind of indicates how much ore is actually in these things. Yeah, I don't know. That would be nice to know, though. Oh, it's getting dark. Hey, we have a flashlight. Okay, so we need to make some... What did we need? Research server. And we have science pack 1. Assemblers. Okay, so we're going to be making... I can see that it is craftable in assemblers, so I did not see that earlier. All of this is craftable in assemblers. And at least we know that there are multiple ranks of assemblers now, so... What else? There's multiple ranks of drones, it looks like, since this is a drone miner. Rank 1, belts, rank 1, rank 1. Smelter's not so much, so smelter, it looks like that's just it. We need to hopefully... Hopefully we will figure out what's going to go on with power, because I have a feeling that once we start ramping up these guys over here, it's going to be a complete pain to try to keep these topped off. Okay, so let's get some servers down. So we're gonna place some of the blocks. Let's just say like that. I guess we need to make the servers before we do anything else. Yeah, and we're just gonna handcraft a bunch of science. I think in theory, like, or not in theory, ideally I should have been crafting some of the intermediate stuff, some of the components the whole time. Finish task, craft a server. Okay, so now we can place a server?
To advance in research, you need to make science packs. Craft a few by hand and insert them into the research server to research the beacon blueprint.
The beacon.
There is a previously prepared drop pod with an additional robot assistant on the station. We can call it once we've placed the beacon.
I'm sorry, a robot assistant? I get a little buddy? Or a big buddy? Research interface. Nah, oh, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. You always got to start at the end, right? Inventory size. 10 slots. What is this? Jetpack? Oh, we're cheating now. Pump jack, okay. Mining ores. Super alloy production. Alright, so what's in the near future? Emergency beacon. We need plates, we need electronic components. I can only make this on my character. It's fun. Blast resistant. What do you need blast resistance for? Emergency beacon. Okay, so that is next up on the agenda. And then, yeah, assemblers. That is definitely needed. Basic infrastructure. Logistics container. Oh, finally, we can actually start storing stuff. What is character improvement? Unlocks additional inventory slots for the player character. Okay. Container. We already have the ability to make a container, so I don't really know what this is. A large container. Did I make a container? I did not. 8 slots, that's it? Wow. What does this have? 32 slots. Okay, so it's significantly better. Conveyor balancer. So is this like a splitter? Okay, that's good to know. That is, you know, putting us a lot more in the Factorio range. That means that we can have a bus. That's awesome. Okay, good to know. Cosmetic stuff. Door. Oh, I guess, yeah, they're gonna have some cosmetic stuff. Lights. Loader. Wait, what? Loader second lane. So this is our long hand inserter. Nice. Alright, enough of this. Let's continue on. Oh, I did not enable. Really? You can't double click it? Come on, guys. What is up with that? Space station terminal. Allows to store Firmarlite bars. Firmarlite bars. Allows to store construction material on the space station? We don't go to space, do we? So I have to do that to be able to get assemblers.
Got it. We now have the beacon blueprint. Craft it and place it, but not too close to your existing machines. Those drop pods tend to land right on top of the beacons.
Wait, what? Can I? Oh. No. Can I not see what he just said? Oh, come on. Drop pod. What did he say about drop pods? Whatever. Alright, let's do this. So we need a beacon, which we have to craft, which I need components for. Beacon. 2 plates is not going to be enough. Well, if you're going to get one, might as well get the other. I don't... Okay, I would love to know... Is anything else blast resistant? No. What is blast resistance? It does not require foundation. Place an emergency beacon, call for help, press button. Oh, is this thing gonna like...
Great. Now you might want to take a step back and
Okay. Look up. What is... Oh, wow.
A real groundbreaker.
Yeah, no
This
kidding.
corporate command companion bureaucrat bot, C3BB for short, will help us with the administration of our factory. First, let's help him out of that drop pod by deconstructing and placing it in a safe location.
Place C3 BB hub. Wait, can I place it out here? Oh, cool.
Welcome to the ground C3BB. We have completed setting up our basic manufacturing infrastructure. What's the situation on the space station?
Beep boop.
It's about to break apart, you say?
Good thing we have an interpreter.
Spontaneous explosive disassembly. That's extremely troubling. What now? There's a working construction drone bay that we can use to repair the station? Perfect. Let's establish contact and repair the most critical parts. We need to research the space station terminal. Now that we have the blueprint, we need to build the terminal to
I was about to say, I just did that.
the station's command center. Once built, open the control menu and start the emergency repairs upgrade. Luckily, the station has a pretty big stock of construction materials, so we don't have to worry about that for a while.
Okay, so let me get this straight. It has construction materials, but it looks like this. If you include me and this little guy, there are robots. So why is it in disrepair? Whatever. Okay. I'm not gonna think about that too hard. So we need a space station terminal. Oh, and we can make assemblers. Yes, please. There was something else I feel like we were just about to be able to make. Why can I make more of these? Wait a minute. Why would... Maybe these are going to be components later on. Handhelds. We need these to upgrade later? Okay, like I don't think there's combat in this game. It doesn't make sense why we would need spares. Whatever. So we're going to have more inventory size soon? Wait, didn't we just get inventory size? Yeah. Whatever. Basic infrastructure. Oh, that's the container. Burner generator. Now we're getting somewhere. Wait, it's still burning though. What does it consume? Unlocks a larger low volt generator which can be automated. That's awesome. It is also slightly more efficient. Slightly? Come on. While the burner generator can burn biomass, it's advised to automate the process by using ignium ore mined by drone miners. That was... not this one? Wait. Or this one. This is technum and... wait, okay, hold on. What is ignium ore? Alright, well, we just don't know what that is yet. Maybe it's this stuff. No. This is scattered on the ground so I'd be able to see what it is. I think that's just stone. Okay, let's get this thing placed. Did I even make it? There it is. Space Station Terminal. I would like to contact the space station, please. Use this terminal to manage the space station for remote station management. What? For remote station management, a radio tower must be built first? So you're saying I can contact them, I just can't remote do anything until I have a radio tower? Okay. Galactic Commerce League Terminal. Honorary Galactic Commerce League member. Your application for Galactic Trade License of the type blah 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 has been granted. By immediate effect, you are here. By immediate effect, that's a weird way of saying it. By immediate effect, you are hereby authorized to operate an orbital trading station. Further, this license allows to distribute your products throughout the galaxy. Upon completing the setup, your station will be registered in the Public Trading Post Register, allowing galactic customers to locate your station. To complete the registration, enter your company information below. So original. By completing your registration, you confirm you have read and understood the Galactic Commerce League statutes. Violation may lead to license termination. Yeah, we totally did that. Hello? Ooh, okay. We seem really close to this star. I mean, that's really close. And there's our little... oh, wait, what? A little bit of a three-body system. You got a small moon traveling around a moon traveling around a gas giant. Interesting. Wait, which one we must be on this one. So this is the moon and it has its own moon? Or the small moon is just another moon for this? Okay, whatever, I'm looking. Okay, let's move along. All right, so we have, what is this, a currency? Firmarlite. Okay, so charged, yeah, so this is whatever kind of currency we have. Construction material, cargo bay capacities, hangar. Wow, okay, so this game is a little bit different than I kind of expected. Junk scavenger. Okay, don't know what this is yet. Galaxy map, storage, station upgrades. I guess we'll just start with the upgrades. All emergency repairs. We need construction material. Okay. Yep.
Great. Our construction drones on the space station are working on their first station upgrade. This will take a bit, Let's shift our focus back to the factory.
Yes, because...
You're right, C3BB. We need to automate research and unlock more technology
Yes.
before we can get serious on manufacturing our first product.
First.
If we unlock the assembler, we can use it to automatically craft all the items needed for research. Use belts and loaders to fully automate the process. And don't forget to automatically bring the science packs to the research server.
Okay, so this is a... outside of just your research, this is another way of, like, I don't know, time gating? Seems like there's a lot here. Definitely, oh my goodness, there's definitely a lot here. If I had to guess, I would maybe set, like, this is a lot of stuff, and that's a lot of time. If I had to guess, I would say that you probably don't need 100% of this to beat the game. Oh, and we need bigger and bigger vaults for our cash. Yeah, this world isn't digital. Come on. Galactic, you know, not digital. All right. So he has an exclamation mark. Let's see what's up with him. Stabilize space station.
I agree. Preventing the space station from falling apart is our highest priority. Let's set up a connection and initiate emergency repairs. I'll guide you through the process.
We did that. All right. Get some resources here, and then we can probably craft a few more things by hand before we end up setting up our... No, wait, we have assemblers. What am I talking about? Let's get these on our bar. I guess every machine has a panel? Whoops. All right, I don't want to... Tell you what, let's like, I don't want to place down too much stuff, because I think that we're going to end up making a manifold at some point. So a manifold is basically just you have one line in, and you can, you know, you can make it modular. So like, for instance, if we needed, all right, so if we're producing, what did I say, 60? So if this is on average 60, which I think is what it was, a belt can move 160. So that means that we can make 8 of the smelters per item to be able to fill a full belt. And we would need 3 drone miners to be able to fill a full belt on average. Maybe a 4th one at some point. I don't really know, again, how much the bot travel time actually makes a difference, but it seems like this is about 60 on average per minute. So it's, like I said, some weird variable quantity, variable speed. So that is definitely something to work with. So 8 smelters, 3 miners to 8 smelters per belt, per rank 1 belt. Alright, produce 20 science pack 1 in an assembler. Alright, so we're going to finish this task, and then we're going to call it a day. So I think I want this to actually come back. Oh, this is nice. Okay, this is going to be really, really funky at first. Every single one of these has a panel. You can't just click on the building? Wouldn't that be nice? Configure assembler. So let's get we need to make 20 science packs. And this needs 10 per minute of, oh, machine parts. Well, tell you what, for now, I'm just going to handcraft these. I did not realize that we needed machine parts, which only needs plates. So, and this makes 2 per minute. Seems low. I didn't even see like how many, like what quantity this was. 1 each or 2 each, or 1 of one, 2 of the other? I mean, I guess I could just look at my crafting. 5 machine parts and 4 technum rods. Okay. And we have 3 options to bring things in. We can't do plates. Alright, this is going to be a little weird. This is going to be more than a little weird. I should not have placed this first one here. Yeah, okay, I cannot wait until we get more organized. This is going to drive me insane. You know what? I could have just left it. Okay. We are going to do some really funky stuff. I think for now, until we get more organized, I want to just do 1. I'm not even going to worry about changing it. We're just going to leave it. Okay, so that's going to give us some machine parts. Okay, I really need to pay attention to... No, 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 no! Which side the panels are on. That is going to be kind of important. So that's making 40 per minute and taking in 40 per minute. For the science, 10 per minute. These ratios kind of matter. Not necessarily too much right now. We're just going to be doing like 1 just to kind of, you know, get things going. So let's bring in this in. We're going to get this and bring this down this way. If I can get this thing to connect. Come on. Oh yeah, we're getting into some really funky stuff now. Oh, it doesn't say what it's consuming. Looks like this is just barely not going to be enough, so... And you know what? And either way, this is fine. Okay, so I think that is pretty much a good stopping point. We didn't finish that task, but that's okay. We will come back in the next one, the next episode, and yeah, I'm gonna tear a lot of this down. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time after. I'm gonna collect some materials to make some more smelters and assemblers, and we're gonna get a little bit more organized. I'm just gonna start placing things out here somewhere, I think. Yeah, so that is gonna be it for me for this episode. I can't wait to find out like what else we are gonna be doing. Oh, there's another science pack. How many science packs are there? 3, 4, 5 science packs. All right, well, at least we know we have a lot of that to look forward to. So at least 5 science packs. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna cheat too much and look too far ahead. We do want to know what's gonna happen in the future, but like, okay, conveyor belts and building blocks, interesting. Okay, that is gonna be it for me for this episode. I will see you in the next one, and thanks for watching.